A local group called Mothers with a Message is attempting to reform violent criminals. Last night, we introduced you to a mom mourning her son. Tonight, KPBS's Maya Trabolsi goes inside the Centinela State Prison with other mothers vowing to break down the walls between victim and offender.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning, somewhere off Interstate 8.
We'll see you at the prison.
Just as they do every Monday, a group named Mothers with a Message is convoying to an hour east of San Diego.
We're going to Centinela State Prison today. It is a level 4 and level 3 prison, meaning level 4 is the highest, level 5 is death row, level 4 is maximum.
Dennis Martinez specializes in preparing high-risk offenders to face the parole board. But before they face the board, they have to face these moms first. These women represent the countless local moms who have buried their sons and daughters, murdered by people like the ones they'll be talking to today. The group starts in D Yard, a level 3 high-security part of the prison.
Thank you for being here. My name is Bevelyn, and I'm from southeastern San Diego.
Bevelyn Bravo's son was murdered in 2012.
We all died with him. Me and my entire family were killed that night as well.
She says many prisoners don't really think about what happens to a victim's family once they start serving their time.
To where maybe some of you did not get to see your victim. You don't know what happened, or you always wanted to apologize, but you just couldn't. We're here to be that face for you.
She wanted to live. When she was laying on the street after she was shot, she asked the officer, am I going to be okay? She was scared. He told me she was scared.
The group then moves to B Yard, level 4, maximum security. It's a sea of blue and green as each inmate is carefully patted down by one of several guards before they are allowed to enter the classroom. Some of these men have been in prison since they were teenagers, and some may never be eligible for parole. And those that do get out may or may not be changed.
We understand mistakes happen.
But for now, they've come to listen and even to say sorry.
Sorry. Sorry doesn't cover it. Sorry to a lot of people is a word, and it doesn't cover the pain. How do you give a mom her child back? You can't. How do you give the children their dad back? They can't.
I love this class. I know I owe them more than an apology. I owe them my life. I regret ever making such a decision that took what was to me a gang member, was a son to his mother, was a father, was an uncle.
It took me like 2 days to get over just her message, her story, just feeling her staring at me. I felt it. It hurt. And then that's when we came together and we said, what can we do? What can we give back?
The inmates formed a committee across racial lines and organized an auction of art from behind the walls.
Hi, this is Dennis Martinez, and I'm with Mothers with a Message, and this is
Elizabeth Muñoz. I'm Lisa Ortiz. Bevelyn Bravo.
And I'm Alejandra Zambrano.
And the guys from Centinela State Prison from B Yard donated all their art, and all the benefit, 100% proceeds go to Mothers with a Message.
And next thing you know, black, white, brown, it didn't even matter what race you were, they were coming together for a good cause.
In a donated space in downtown San Diego, the inmates' pen and pencil drawings, their pastels and their watercolor art are displayed on tables.
And he tells me like, yeah, let's do it.
Maria Moore is married to one of the inmates who organized the donation. She reads from a letter written by the men at Centinela State Prison.
We now know that we have the power to assist in the healing process through displaying true remorse and living amends.
If that's even the first time somebody in the prison has done something good, that feeling that they get, they're going to start chasing that. And the next thing you know, that life has changed, and they're going to get out of prison, and they're going to go home, and they're going to become a productive member of society. That's how that ripple effect works.
All pieces were sold, proceeds that will be donated to the families of new victims to help pay for headstones, burial clothes, or mortuary costs. A small token to ease the life sentence still being served by those left behind. Maya Trabolsi, KPBS News.
You can watch both parts of this story on our website, kpbs.org.